If you want to be competitive in online races and in rivals events at the Goliath Circuit in Forza Horizon 5, it is important you know what the best car is for each class. So here is the best car in each class at the Goliath Circuit in Forza Horizon 5. Let's get into it. So starting things off then in D class, we have the 1940 Ford Deluxe Coupe. Now this thing rocks 1,750 brake horsepower, which is absolutely insane for a D class car. However, the reason it can still be in D class is because it's rear wheel drive, so it is pretty tricky to drive this thing. I highly recommend you use traction control if you want to keep it in a straight line. Its acceleration off the line is not particularly good, however you certainly make up for it on all of the really long straights that the Goliath circuit hosts. So yeah, D-class power build on this car is super OP. So for C-Class we have yet another car with a power build. This time it's the 1965 Ford Mustang. And yeah, I mean, power builds are just so good around the Goliath circuit, because even though you lose a fair bit of time through the lower speed corners and under hard acceleration, you just gain back so much more time on the long straights because of that extra straight line speed you've got. And unlike most cars which just suck to drive once you put a power build on them, this car actually becomes quite fun to drive with a power build. For B-Class, the best car is the Holden Tirana with, you've guessed it, a power build. So yeah, once again, the power build is the way to go, because yeah, as I just mentioned, at the Goliath circuit you'll gain so much time by having good straight line speed. This car is actually slightly less sketchy to drive than the previous two cars, but that doesn't say a lot because the previous two cars are extremely sketchy to drive. And yeah, I mean, there's not really a lot more to talk about for power build cars. We've already mentioned all the pros and cons of them, so yeah, on to the next class. No one's surprised to see the Hot Wheels Bone Shaker take up the A-Class spot in this video. This thing is just so well known for being the meta car for A-Class road racing. And yeah, at the Goliath, it's no different. This car is super OP. It has pretty good straight line speed as well, which is the main thing that matters for the Goliath circuit. And also its acceleration and cornering is not bad either, so that all just helps really, and adds to just how OP this car is for A-Class. Moving on to S1 class now, we have the 2005 Ford GT. This car feels pretty nice through the corners, and it's also got that really good straight line speed like all the other cars have in this video. With my tune it's actually on rally tyres, because the rally tyres give you more grip than the standard tyres, but they don't actually bump the PI rating up as much as race tyres would do, and that extra PI rating you get to play with then allows you to add more power, which is just the number one thing at the Goliath circuit. S2 class now, and it's the Ultima 1020 Coupe that is the best car for this class. This thing is actually very fun to drive because it's just got so much downforce, and it has amazing straight line speed even by S2 class standards, and you can carry so much of that speed through the corners. So with qualities like that, it is no surprise that this thing is the best S2 class car for the Goliath. Finally then, we move on to X-Class, and it is a very familiar X-Class car, with that car being the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento Forza Edition. This thing is just the ultimate race car in Forza Horizon 5. It is the best X-Class car at absolutely any road racing track, including the Goliath. And yeah, I mean, the speed this thing carries through corners is absolutely out of this world. This car shouldn't even be a car, it should be a rocket ship. That's how crazy this thing is. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for plenty more Forza Horizon 5 content, and of course I'll see you in the next video.